pretty much safe.
Leonardo Frazier shows CNN the simple-looking device that made all the difference for him.
You strap it on your wrists here.
It's a finger monitor measuring Frazier's oxygen, heart, and blood. The 54-year-old wore it at home alone while he was battling coronavirus. It was connected to his cell phone, and when his condition took a sudden nosedive, it let his doctors in northeastern Ohio know.
And told me I needed to be in the I needed to come down to the ER immediately. And so that's what I did.
Frazier says he felt so incapacitated at home alone that he doesn't know if he'd have had the wherewithal to get himself to the hospital.
And this right here saved my life, and that's why I'm here today.
But Frazier's is a rare case. He happened to be placed in a pilot program at university hospitals in Ohio, designed to help save the lives of patients who are fighting coronavirus from home, where experts say a victim's condition can plummet in an instant.
It's unpredictable. And so some patients will go home and they'll stay well, their lungs will get improved. Others may deteriorate. We don't know who will.
And often they deteriorate and die at home with no one knowing. Officials in the hardest hit areas say they're struggling tonight to count those who are isolated with the virus at home. And the numbers of people they believe are dying at home, they say, are staggering. New York City Councilman Mark Levine, who chairs the city's health committee, said before the pandemic, 20 to 25 people died at home in New York on an average day. But in recent days, Levine says, it's been over 200 people a day who are dying at home. We presume that most of that increase is due to coronavirus. Even with ramped-up testing, experts say, the numbers of those who died from coronavirus may be well undercounted when all is said and done because of the massive gaps in monitoring of those who died at home.
I think during this acute period of time where so many people are not accessing medical care, the folks who are dying at home, the numbers that you're talking about, this will definitely, I think, be a blind spot during this period of time.
New York State officials are now scrambling to try to fill those gaps of information, devising ways of counting probable coronavirus deaths, including victims who were not previously tested, and those dying at home whose symptoms fit certain parameters of the virus.
I mean, it's just horrendous. But the numbers speak for themselves. I've been over this with our health colleagues, that this used to be a very, very rare thing in New York City, and suddenly it's jumped up. And obviously, the only thing that's changed is COVID-19.
But experts say even with post-mortem testing, getting a truly accurate count of the numbers of people who died from coronavirus at home may be near impossible. One doctor told us there's another category of people who could be included in the count of victims of this pandemic, those who died at home from things like heart attacks, strokes, and other illnesses, who refused to go to the hospital out of fear that they might get coronavirus. Wolf?